What's going on, guys? Got this domination game on Villa, which is fairly obvious due to the words domination and Villa slowly floating across your screen. Got some pretty typical gameplay for me, which is to say better than I normally do on average, but about what I usually post. So nothing spectacular that you haven't seen, but still good enough that I decided to be post-worthy. Which the only reason I'm mentioning it is I always want people to remember that the games people post are not their average games. They are the games that they decide to do good on. And I think that's forgotten by a lot of people who watch YouTubers. But anyway, I digress. I think at first what I want to talk about is just basic domination strategy. Nothing new. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned everything I'm going to say before in the past. But a little refresher course for the people who have been here for a while, and who knows, maybe there's some newcomers who are going to learn something today. Obviously, you spawn at one of the points, so it's always good to get that capture. But then you always want to rush B pretty much as fast as you can, because the best way to win domination is just to at least get 2 points and set up a good defense. That way you can control at least 2 points for most of the game, if not all the game. Now, I am not one of those people who says get 2 points and then spawn trap them, because I just think that turns into a boring game. I say if you have the chance to capture that third point, capture it, but you know, don't do anything stupid. Now, going back to that get 2 points as fast as you can thing, sometimes it is actually better to ignore that initial point that you spawn by and just rush B instantly. Particularly on small maps like Nuketown. It is such a hassle to try to get B. It is a huge fight, so you know, every second really counts. So if you can get 1 or 2 people just to go right to B and set up a little bit of a defense there, it really helps out your team. So you know, don't be afraid to just run right out there. Next, if you're someone like me who likes to base your kits on the game mode that you're playing, as always, I would almost consider flak jacket mandatory, mostly because people love to throw grenades at these points. So taking that extra explosive damage helps. I've really fallen in love with tac mask. God, for some reason I have such problems saying that. Tac mask. Tac mask. Anyway, especially now that I've pro'd it out, just because not being affected really by flashbangs and stun grenades and all those, just immensely beneficial. I really love it when someone throws a flashbang, expects me to be blinded, and then they run in and they don't shoot because they figure I'm blind, so they'll go in for a cheeky knife. So I'm like, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and I'm going to laugh about it the whole time. And generally I shoot them in the face, and then I laugh about it the whole time. That second perk, I generally recommend sleight of hand, but to each his own. I think it's more I've gotten so used to having sleight of hand that when I don't have sleight of hand, it bugs me. And I know the dual mags gives you half the benefits of sleight of hand without having to use up a perk slot. And I understand people's logic there, but that slow reload, it just bugs me. Anyway, that's just a personal problem. I guess the only other thing that's really worth mentioning is choose your kill streaks. I love napalm for domination. It's great for clearing people out of objectives you want to capture. It's great for helping you defend spots. It's just an all-around perfect domination kill streak. Other kill streaks I love, obviously UAV, counters, always beneficial, Blackbird. I think sentry guns are the other one though. They allow you to set up a defense of the point while still going and capturing points, so anything that lets you do that is always awesome. Personally, I don't recommend the higher kill streaks if you're going to actually play the objective right and rush points when you can. Just because typically you die more, so you're not going to get them very much. And even, I mean, getting it one time can change a game. Like one chopper gunner can immensely change a game, or one set of attack dogs can just really shift the balance. But I guarantee if you can get napalm 3 or 4 times in one game instead of getting dogs once, that's going to help you out a lot more. So don't be afraid to switch your kill streaks to something a little bit lower. And I'll be honest, there's times, I mean, it's rare, but there's times where I'll set up a sentry gun and it'll get me more kills than a chopper gunner ever will, just because people will run blindly at it. And it's awesome. They think they're flanking it, but really it just turns and shoots them anyway. So you never know. And like I said, napalm's just so great for being multi-purpose. And if you use Flak Jacket Pro, it's even better, because then you can use enemy napalm as your friend, because they'll call it in on a spot. You can just lay down in it, and they won't think to look there, because like, oh, that's my napalm. Clearly there won't be someone there. And then it's kind of like when they throw a flashbang and expect you to be blinded. They just walk right in. You're like, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and laugh about it the whole time. And then, you know, they do, and you shoot them in the face, and you laugh about it the whole time. It's awesome. But yeah, that's enough about, you know, domination. Pretty much you guys all know how to play, so I guess I don't really need to lecture you about it. Just real quick, I want to talk about the rest of the week. I think I'm actually going to turn it into a zombie week, so to speak. I've told you guys before, I do have some zombie footage saved up, and I am going to get around to posting it, hopefully this week. And Dead Island actually comes out today. I'm going to be picking it up later on once GameStop actually opens, because I say today, but it's 3 in the morning today, so in a sense it's almost tomorrow, because I do plan on going to bed sometime. So, yeah. Rambling on as always. But yeah, I'm going to pick up Dead Island, and I figure if I'm going to be posting that, if I want to get the Nazi zombies posted, I might as well just make a theme for the rest of the week and just post zombie videos, which may include videos from other games. I don't know yet, but if it does, they will be zombie themed in some way, shape, or form, which I figure will be pretty easy to do on the grounds that every game apparently needs to have zombies in it now, which I've mentioned in a previous video how it bugs me that every game needs to have zombies in it, but game developers don't listen to me ever, which is kind of proof in the Modern Warfare 3 reveal trailer, or yeah, things like that. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. I told you guys I'm not going to talk about that, and I'm not going to say anything about it until the game comes out. This game's pretty much coming to an end. We destroyed them because, you know, we took control early, and at first they fought back, but after a while they did just kind of give up. I will say I'm glad that they never got to the point where they just decided to sit in corners. They were always running around. It's just they definitely stopped trying for the objective, so we kind of crushed their spirits in that way. But there you go. Domination on Villa. I will see you guys later.